Welcome back to Crystal's Crafty DIY. In this video, I have 4 patriotic flower DIY decor. I have a medium-sized metal flower pots that I have hanging up in my dining room. For every season or every month, depending on the season, I will change out the decor, meaning flowers, and sometimes I'll decorate the front of it as well too. So as you see here, I have patriotic, I have red, white, and blue theme, and I usually do my patriotic theme from May, June, and July. And then in August, I like to do a coastal farmhouse, beachy theme before fall comes. So as you just see here, I'm going through my red and white and blue flowers, seeing what I like. Whatever I do to the left one, I do to the right one. So pretty much even down to the same amount. So if I do 5 or 6 red flowers, I do 5 or 6 red flowers in the other one. Same thing for the blue, same thing for the white. Even with the white that I always keep in there is always the same as well too. It really helps poof it up and fill it up and makes it look more fuller as well. So you'll also see me add in some patriotic flowers as well, which have already the red and white stripes, and then some that are navy blue that have the white stars as well. And then I'll even put in there some glitter styrofoam stars, red, white, and blue as well. Now, as you can see, I'm done with all the red, white, and blue, and now I'm going to start adding in those patriotic flowers I was talking about. The red, white stripes, and then the navy blue with the white stars as well. Now I'm done with those flowers, and now I'm going to get out some greenery. I probably won't put as much. I only do like maybe up to 4. Like I like to do 2 in the back, and I like to like open it up a little bit to make it a little more fuller, and then I do 2 small ones in the middle, just to make it nice and full and pretty much. Yeah, that's why I figured I only do 2 small in the middle, in the front, and then 2 somewhat big ones in the back. I kind of like open it up in the front, or in the back, sorry. And now here I'm going to add in those stars I was talking about. So obviously red, white, and blue, glitter stars. And always keep, whenever you trim any of your flowers, keep the extra stems for things like this. Because a lot of little styrofoam decor that you might use don't have picks like this, so you can utilize it. That's why I have an old sauce can to the left that I just put all different sizes in there. I reuse them in everything. You'd be surprised how many things you can use those stems for. And as you can see, everything's all done in that way. I just pointed how I needed to add something in the front. So at the time, I didn't have anything. Obviously now you can see it's a little bit different, and now I have something. So there's those 2 hearts laying flat on the table, and what I'm going through right now is trying to find Velcro. So what I'll do is lay it face down on the Velcro that's already there. I'll add a little hot glue on it, and then I'll put the heart on top of it. so I have the Velcro in the right spot. So when I go to put this decor away, I could just take the heart off and pack it away and then reuse it for next year as well. And I like to do this throughout all the seasons. Like I've done Christmas ones in January. I do Winter Wonderland. I do like snowman ones or snowflakes. Pretty much sky's the limit on what you can use here on the flower pots. And that'll be pretty much it. I'm going to show you how I take the lays apart, the Dollar Tree lays apart. Obviously, I have to organize them by color and in Ziploc bags. Some are really sparkly, some are just plain, and then I also have some star ones, but you'll see that in other videos as well too. Just want to briefly show you like how I took it apart and like where my idea came from. Because then in the next couple of minutes, you'll end up seeing me how I make the actual flower ornaments for all the mini trees that I have in my dining room. In this next part of it, I'm writing down how many flowers I got to make for each mini tree that I'm doing in this video. So I'm getting out all the mini clothespin and then the mini stars, and then I need 2 of each color for each clothespin, if that makes sense. Because I want to do both sides. So I'm going to put a flower on one side and put a flower on the other side. Here I go. I'm going to start right here. So I put a flower on one side, and then I flip it over and put a flower on the other side. And then I pick a side that I like the best, and then I put the wooden star in the middle. I don't paint or stain these stars. I just leave it its natural wood. I thought it looked the best that way. And I just repeat this for red, white, and blue. Now that I'm done making the flowers, these are the 2 Dollar Tree mini trees that I have on top of my curio in my dining room. I actually have a styrofoam up there too, and I covered it with greenery like grass, and these sit in there. So right now I just have them on a stand. I have extra stands and stuff like that in my craft room, so I can obviously decorate this tree. So fluff it all out, and now I'm going to add a patriotic bow at the top to both trees. And then I have 4 red and 4 blue each flower for each tree. And just simple as that. I try to keep it more of the red, white, and blue. Sorry, red too. Or white, sorry. Forgot to say that too. But I just try to keep it the traditional red, white, blue, red, white, blue. And just alternate it throughout the tree and see what works best and what I like. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to show you just briefly how I took the lays apart, and this is how I came up with the ornaments for the flower ornaments that I'm going to be putting on this tree in this video. We will see a lot of repeat a little bit here and there in some of these upcoming videos because I did use these flower idea a lot, but I wanted to put it in there just in case if you didn't see the other videos before. So as you see here, I'm just organizing. I did do this in another video as well. I am very organized in that way. It helps me keep obviously organized so I can keep a track on all the projects I'm doing. So as you see here, I'm just getting all the flowers that I need. I have to do both sides of each clothespin, and so 2 flowers each clothespin and 1 wooden star for each flower / clothespin. And then as you can see here, I'm doing about 6. I might add another set to that. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Try to keep track because I did do this a lot, so bear with me. So it's just repeating. You cover one side, you flip it over, and you cover the other side, and then I pick the side that I like, and I put the wooden star in the middle. I do not paint or stain these stars. I just leave it. It's natural wood. Now that we're done making the ornaments, now I'm pulling out my mini trees. These are a little bit bigger than the white mini trees. I've actually had these for a long time, and I took them away from one room. I was getting tired of them in my living room and thought it was time to upgrade. So I have these in my dining room now. I just couldn't get rid of them yet. They're old, but they're working for right now. So just like all my other trees, I'm just taking the ornaments that I made, place them on the tree. I put a patriotic bow at the top. I try to keep the traditional red, white, blue, and I just decorate it to how I fit. And then after I was done doing that, I felt like it needed a little bit more, so I added on this sparkly garland that has it has red and blue, with silver. It doesn't have white on there, but it's sparkly and it's wired, and I thought it was just a little bit more than it needed. And after that, that was pretty much it. I hope I'm going to do a patriotic wreath. But first I wanted to show you some of the things that I made for this wreath. So I took a lace apart. You're going to see this again. I will be repeating this a couple of times, and I will do a full video on how I made all these patriotic flowers and the ornaments as well. But I did use them in some projects as well, so that's why I'm showing them in some of these videos. See, now I'm taking apart the star one, and then I made star picks out of them. As you can see here. So I get out 2 colors. I need 2 stars for each pick. I'm using wire. They think they were 18 inches long, I think. Maybe a little bit longer, I'm sorry. And then I just cut it in half, and then I have 1 star down, put hot glue, put the wire on there, and then pretty much put like a sandwich, and glue it together. And as you can see, I did a few just so I have them, but I only used 1 each for this project that you'll see in a moment. And in the beginning, when I was taking the first layer apart with the flowers, I wanted to show you how I took it apart. And now here, I'm going to show you how I make one. So I first go in, I'm looking up at the light so I can see. So I folded it at the top, and then I pinch it. So I put a little bit of glue, I pinched it, and then now I'm going to do a little bit of glue at the bottom, underneath the red one, bring the white one up, pull it up, pinch it, and now I'll do it again with the blue one. Pinch it with my fingers, and then now back to red. And I just repeat this twice. So I do 2 red, 2 blue, 2 white, but I alternate them, obviously. And it's simple as that. That's pretty much how I made them. Very simple. I actually went back to Dollar Tree and got more lays in different colors. So I'm going to try these for like fall and stuff, and probably summer DIYs as well. And now I'm going to put everything together. So here are some of those flowers that I just showed you, how I made them. I use 3 of them. And then I have that wooden mason jar right there. that I'm also going to put there. And now I'm getting those star picks out. So red, white, blue, alternate wrapping the wire around so I can secure it, tucking it underneath the star. And there it is for the blue one. And then now I want to hang, now I got to get the wooden mason jar with flowers on it. So I have 3 wires here that I cut down to size. I put a little bit of glue, place it on there, and then I put masking tape over top of it. And it worked out good because it's the same color too. And I just repeat this 3 times, and I do end up doing one across, like up and down, to secure it all together. And then I put that on the wreath as well, put it on the wreath, flip it over, and then I wrap those wires together to secure it. I did wrap these around the wreath as well too. I can't think of the name of these. If anybody knows, please let me know down in the comments. As you can see, I have so many of them. The only thing that sucks with these sometimes is they fall out a lot, so you'll see me glue them back in. But it's wire, and then you just wrap it around, and it's supposed to look like berries, but they're plastic, obviously. They're really thin, and I'm just gluing them back in. But I love them. I mean, it's a great little touch to obviously like a wreath like this. And I have tons of colors, and they're pretty colors. So I only do it once. I only wrap it around once just to give it a little bit something extra. And that's pretty much about it. I hope you enjoy this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.